So I'm Leon Kolaski, and I'm here with Maria, and she's somebody that I've worked with using some of the energy healing techniques that I've learned. And she just wanted to kind of share her story. So thanks for doing this, Maria. And tell me a little bit about what you were experiencing before we first connected. What was going on with you?
Hi. I was experiencing a lot of anxiety, and not just anxiety, also my body was feeling deteriorated, kind of palpitations, agitations, like it was complicated. It was very heavy, like I never had such things in my life. I panicked. I was completely always in this state where I would be fine, and then all of a sudden this anxiety will come out of the blue and followed by palpitations and all the kind of symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
yeah.
what did you try, on your own, like um, before we had started working together,
um I'm
as far
not
as
a
doctor?
okay, I don't
Yeah.
like medications. So I don't like it. So I never really take medications. I
Mm-hmm.
only take the natural stuff. I wasn't really doing that much. I was just drinking chamomile tea and doing meditation a little, but
Mm-hmm.
that it would calm my mind, but not my body. It was my body was I could not control. It was the first time in my life where I couldn't really calm down. So it was really bad. A few episodes, I called 911 and they came to me, and thank God everything was okay. Then it happened again and again and again. This has been going on for a couple months. I
Mm-hmm.
went to emergency room 2 times because I felt like powerless and I didn't know what to do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you know, uh, for yourself too. I mean, you live in, an area. You're not too far from me, in one of the, uh, best areas to live, as far as we've got the best healthcare systems and
Yes.
doctors.
Oh
Anywhere.
yeah, I've been seeing few doctors too. They told me almost I was depressed or I was crazy, all the kind of stuff. And I mean, I'm Italian. It's very difficult for me to be depressed. No, I'm not depressed. They always wanted to give me medication and stuff. I never took anything.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And what frustrations were you going through when you were experiencing this stuff?
Because I didn't know what was going on with my body, and I could not control. So I was really worried
Hmm.
about it. Yeah.
And what was different after doing the first session with me? And maybe you could describe a little bit, what that was like
I,
for you.
I, I mean, I cannot even believe, like, I went from 100, from 0 to 100. Like, that wake up that morning, and it was like something from my shoulder, like, dropped, and it was not there anymore. And I could breathe. I could, like, my heart was calm. And I was like, what did he do to me? I mean, I was kind of like, oh, did he do some kind of exorcist on me? I'm not, obviously not. But yeah, that was amazing, the result, and
Hmm.
only from one section. Yeah.
Hmm.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, and you're welcome. And what was the most unexpected thing that you experienced in working with me?
Well, I'm very skeptical. I
Hmm.
don't believe in anything.
Hmm.
So when I met you the first time, I was like, oh, I don't know, let's see how it goes. I'm sorry, I'll be honest with you. I didn't give you that much credit.
Sure.
Um, so then I was like, wow, you really did something for me and big time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And so tell me a little bit about when you realized that this was working for you. Like, what was that like for you?
Well, I took control of my body, which is the most important things. And you gave me a few advices afterwards about what to do and what to do, and it worked. And now
Mhm.
I know if anxiety comes and goes. So when it comes, I know how to take it and how to deal with that. And yeah, it's better. It's much better. I feel
Hmm.
more in control of my situation.
Yeah. Um, and what was probably the most like surprising part about having this work done, or working with energy healing? And just for people that are watching us too, this is something, even though we're not too far apart, this is something that's happening remotely. We're not in the same room,
Yeah.
and you could experience even better results than you were able to with seeing doctors and stuff like that. So what was that like in your mind, that
Well,
it
like I
worked?
say, yeah, I felt like it wasn't true. I was skeptical, like this what this guy is doing, like in reality, you know, like we don't know. But I wanted I wanted to trust you, and you seem really nice person and genuine. So I trusted you, and I think that what it was very important to trust, and
Hmm.
open myself to you. And
Mm.
that's how I got the best result. I believe that was the
Yeah, and
key.
definitely being receptive
Yeah,
adds a little
perceptive.
bit to that
Yeah,
helps with
that's the right term.
sure. So for sure. And I know you wanted to add a little more information about kind of your thoughts with
Yes, I wanted to say, like, obviously, with all the respect to medicine and to doctors, that they've been studying a lot and all their life, and yeah, they absolutely, I don't want to put down nobody. But the thing is, like, is we give so much credibility to those doctors just because they have a degree or something. They say, oh, I'm a doctor, so I know what's going on with you. But in reality, I'm just normal people, with a little more knowledge than what we
for sure.
have. They have no skills or magic powers or anything. So I think we should give more credibility to other people too, like you, because you proved me that a degree is not what it was gonna save me or treat me. So that's what I wanted to add, to give a little bit more credibility to people like you and to you, because you have a great skills and you prove it to me.
Hmm. And most people don't understand, like, with the current healthcare system, they're studying everything in the physical, which is only
Yeah,
about 40%.
yeah,
90% of everything is unseen. And so, when somebody works with the unseen, it seems weird, but that's
yeah.
actually
It's like they are
where
in this box and this is what they know. So whatever the symptom you have, it has to match that box with those symptoms. Now, so they told me I was crazy, I was depressed, or I was going through menopause, or like so many things. None of this. I saw at least 10, 15 doctors. None of them like did the right thing for me. But hey, I had to try, and I'm glad I
and
tried.
they're doing the best they can too, right? They
Yeah,
mean well. It's
yeah, of
just they
course,
might not have access to as much information sometimes. So.
of course, of course. Well, I'm glad I could share my experience and give my thoughts about it. I hope it can help a lot of more people.
And so, what if you were to choose three words to describe this experience? What would those be?
Um, Unbelievable.
Mhm.
um, positive,
Mhm.
positive, and reborn.
Very good. And what would you want to tell somebody that's thinking about, maybe doing some energy work with me, or possibly learning from me at one of my upcoming trainings.
To give it a shot is worth it. Totally, 100%. I totally can. I mean, everybody's different, that's true. But if you're really open and you're perceptive, it works. It does work. I never did it in my life before. Never. Because I never believed. Yeah, I believe in energy. Yeah, whatever. Italian, superstitious. But I never knew it was so deep. It was so deep on my body, on my mind. Will have such an influence. Thank you for letting me understand that, And now, yeah, I know, and I can deal with that better.
Yeah. Well, thank you for doing this. I'm sure that some people that watch this, it could help them understand that, there's hope, regarding, whatever type of situation that they're in, that this work can really, it's all about magic and miracles, and, that other
Yeah,
people can
I hope so
experience.
too. I hope you can help more people like you helped me. I'm really, really thankful and grateful for that. I will never forget this. Never.
Yeah. And I really appreciate you too, because you were somebody that I even remember very early on, kind of where you were at before we had done your first session. You were like, just do like whatever you have to do. Like, please help me.
I was
I'll
a
do
mess.
anything. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have you do a video after I get you, the miracle. So, so you were
Oh,
of
sorry.
your word with that. So,
Yeah, well,
thank you
I'm
for that.
very, very thankful and grateful. It was a pleasure to meet you, and definitely this was a big change for my life. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Leon.
And is there anything else that you want to add or just want to say about this?
Just to stay open and to believe. That's very important. I think that's the key, to give you that trust and believe it, that things will get better. And you did such a miracles things for me that I am a religious person. I only believe in God. That's the only thing I believe. Now I believe in you too. I think you have very good skills and that you can do very great things for people. I really believe that.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Of
All right.
course.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.